Hey, everybody, remember when gas cost $7 a gallon and we all thought, well, at least Social Security checks will go up? Yeah, about that. Turns out getting that extra cash isn't as simple as ordering takeout. People are waiting, they're worried, and they deserve some answers. Now, you try living on what your grandkids spend on avocado toast and see how patient you are. Tonight, we're diving deep into the Social Security saga. We'll break down what's happening when it's happening and who's actually going to benefit. Buckle up, folks. Because this is one government program that's actually more confusing than the Electoral College. One big word you keep hearing is the Fairness Act. Sounds nice, right? Like something out of a Disney movie. Basically, this bill wants to give everyone on Social Security a bigger raise than usual. Why? Because everything costs more these days. The problem is, getting a bill passed in Congress is tougher than finding a decent bagel in this town. So, while the Fairness Act sounds great on paper, it's still stuck in that bureaucratic black hole we call the legislative process. Okay, enough with the political mumbo-jumbo. Let's talk Turkey, or in this case, Social Security checks. The government does adjust payments for inflation each year. It's called a cost of living adjustment, or COLA, because apparently acronyms make everything sound more official. This year the COLA is expected to be decent, but not life-changing. And the bad news? You've already missed the first increased payment. They usually start going out in January, so if you're waiting for that extra cash to buy a yacht, you might want to stick to inflatable pool toys for now. So, who actually benefits from this COLA? Well, if you're already getting a fat Social Security check, congrats, you'll get an even fatter one. But if you're struggling to make ends meet on a fixed income, this COLA might not even cover the price of a gallon of gas. And that's the biggest problem with the whole system, folks. It's outdated, it's confusing, and it often leaves the people who need help the most behind. We need real reform, not just a band-aid solution every year. Let's take a quick trip down memory lane. Social Security was signed into law by President Franklin D. Roosevelt in 1935. It was part of his New Deal program to help Americans during the Great Depression. The idea was simple: provide financial assistance to the elderly, the unemployed, and the disabled. Over the years, Social Security has evolved, but its core mission remains the same. However, as times change, so do the challenges facing the program. We'll explore some of these challenges next. Social Security faces several challenges today. One of the biggest issues is the aging population. As more people retire, the number of beneficiaries increases, putting a strain on the system. Additionally, longer life expectancies mean that people are drawing benefits for a longer period. Another challenge is the changing nature of work. With more people working gig jobs or freelancing, fewer are paying into the system through traditional payroll taxes. These challenges require innovative solutions to ensure the program's sustainability. So what can be done to ensure the future of Social Security? Some experts suggest raising the retirement age, while others advocate for increasing payroll taxes. Another idea is to adjust the benefits formula to provide more support for low-income retirees. There's also talk of investing Social Security funds in the stock market to potentially earn higher returns. Each of these solutions has its pros and cons, and finding the right balance will be crucial for the program's future. As we navigate these challenges, the decisions we make today will shape the financial security of millions tomorrow. It's a complex issue that requires careful consideration, innovative thinking, and most importantly, the collective will to ensure that Social Security remains a reliable safety net for generations to come. The path forward may not be easy, but with informed choices and collaborative effort, a sustainable solution is within reach. Let's hear from some real people who rely on Social Security. Meet Jane, a retired teacher who depends on her monthly check to cover basic expenses. Jane's story is a testament to how Social Security provides financial stability in her golden years. Jane, without Social Security, I wouldn't be able to afford my medication or even my groceries. It gives me peace of mind knowing I have this support. Next, we have Tom, who became disabled after an accident and relies on Social Security disability insurance. Tom's situation underscores the importance of Social Security for those facing unexpected life challenges. Tom, my accident changed everything. Social Security disability insurance has been a lifeline, helping me manage my day-to-day expenses and medical bills. These personal stories highlight the importance of the program and the real impact it has on people's lives. It's not just about numbers, it's about providing a safety net for those in need. As we consider the future of Social Security, let's remember Jane and Tom and the millions of others who rely on this vital program. Their stories remind us that Social Security is more than a policy issue, it's a lifeline for many. Looking ahead, the future of Social Security will depend on the actions we take today. Cut to a faceless illustration of a diverse group of policymakers in a meeting room discussing Social Security reforms. But one thing is clear. Social Security remains a vital part of the social safety net, providing financial security to millions of Americans. Cut to a faceless illustration of different people receiving Social Security benefits, symbolizing various demographics. As we navigate the challenges ahead, it's important to remember the program's original mission and work towards solutions that uphold its promise. Cut to a faceless illustration of Franklin D. Roosevelt signing the Social Security Act. While the road may be challenging, the collective effort to sustain Social Security will ensure that it continues to serve future generations. Cut to a hopeful, faceless illustration of young families and retirees together, symbolizing the continuity of support. Together, we can make sure that Social Security remains a cornerstone of financial stability for all. Music swells to a hopeful, uplifting conclusion with a final faceless illustration of a united community.